YouTube, what is up? We got our second pick of NFL Week 11, and we're going to have a talk in this one, guys, because I know a lot of you are not going to like this one. You're not going to want to bet this one, but this is going to be one of those games where it's pros versus Joes. We are riding with the Bills, -2.5, hosting the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. So I look at this as like there's two different ways to view this line. There's kind of the casual take where you go, wow, the Bills they're favorites in this game. Like, a casual fan's probably surprised by that. They're like, the Chiefs never lose. Chiefs won the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Chiefs are undefeated. The Chiefs haven't lost in almost a year. Awesome. I get all that stuff. I agree. The Chiefs are very scary. Not disagreeing with you guys. So that's one take. That's one take on the line. Another take would be a little less casual take where you say, okay, the Bills are -2.5. That's like a trap number. You're thinking, if the Bills have any real chance of winning this game, they'd be at least favored by 3. You would think that, right? Like, it feels like bait because 2.5 is such a key number. Because, I've already mentioned this before. Think of the natural progression of a game. Basically, the lowest amount you can get up on somebody to start is 3, a field goal, right? So anything 3 or above is significant. And that the fact that we're getting 2.5, it's like, here, dummy, take this line. It's such a tempting line. But I actually look at this one differently. I think in a weird way, it's bait to grab the Chiefs. I think so many people are just going to go, the Chiefs are underdogs, or, the Bill, or, there's going to be a crowd that goes, oh, this is a trap, -2.5 with the Bills. That number's too good to be true. There's something shady here. I'm taking the Chiefs. I think a lot of people, whether they're casual or somewhat, above casual, I think they're going to have those two mindsets and convince themselves that the Chiefs is the right side. There's a lot of things going on. I saw a thing with the refs. It's like the refs that always help out Mahomes. I get it, man. It's all scary. But let's not act like that the Bills have never beaten the Chiefs. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes tend to have absolute wars. They tend to go back and forth with who wins the games as well. Josh Allen's very competitive with Mahomes. And let's start to talk a little bit about facts for this year instead of just speculation. The Chiefs have gotten very, very lucky this year. Basically almost all their games have been one possession victories. And you look at last week, they definitely should have lost that last game. Yes, it was a good special teams play. I don't feel totally right saying it's lucky, but I guess it's lucky in the sense that that's not something they're going to be able to rely on. They might have gotten lucky that the guy that was playing left guard or whatever the fuck was so bad that they just were able to bulldozer him over and get the block, whatever. They were lucky in some sort of realm, okay? So there's that. And you look at their whole season. A lot of them, like I said, one possession games. Yes, there were a couple. I think there were a couple that were more than that. Maybe not. I think the Saints one might have been one more. Now the Raiders one was one possession. I don't know. Look it up. But I know most of them were one possession. You got the Bills on the other hand. The Bills are a team that, yeah, they've had some one possession games, but they blow a lot of teams the fuck out. They've been rolling right now. Josh Allen seems like he's better than ever without Stephon Diggs. And he's the man. He's just really, really good, really reliable, always a gamer. And they're a team that, it's not like we're getting points in this. I get it. But they're a team that, you look at some of their recent games. They beat the fuck out of the Titans. We know they suck. They blew out the Seahawks, who is a pretty respectable team and a well-respected defense under their new defensive-minded head coach. You even look at their game last week against the Colts, solid win. It's not like they blew them out by 70, but still, my point is, the Bills usually win with margin, and it's usually skill-based. Josh Allen is just better than everybody. On the other hand, with the Chiefs, I think they're very well coached defensively and offensively. They're a very well coached team, but they have had more hiccups than people like to admit offensively. There's something not totally right there this year, and they're still squeaking by. So I just have to look at it based on all the facts we have. I get it. There's that thing like what Brady had. The Patriots, Brady, just that black magic where it's like no matter what happens, it always works out for them. I get it, but I have to look at this logically. It's not like I'm picking some crazy, middle of the road quarterback to do this. It's in Buffalo. I think a lot of people are forgetting. This game is in Buffalo. That matters a lot. Josh Allen, just about as good as anybody. So we're getting Josh Allen at home, and we don't have to lay 3 points. I have to take that. If the Chiefs were lighting it up every week and were a little bit more impressive, I would probably pump the brakes here. You know, if this game was -3, I'll be honest, I don't think I would take it. But because we're able to get that -2.5, I think everybody getting so caught up in, oh, this is a trap line, I don't want to touch the Bills, is giving us an edge to actually get that so-called trap line at -2.5. And I think that's actually going to end up being the right side because so many people are probably going to be afraid to take it. And everyone's going to want to take the Chiefs as an underdog no matter how insignificant the number is that they're getting. I'm sure a lot of people will just take the Chiefs money line in this one. So if I had to guess, the books are probably going to want Buffalo to win this one. So it's always feels better when you're on the side of the books. But yeah, I expect this to still be a close game. I do expect it to be a war, but I give Buffalo an edge here. And like I said, we don't have to lay 3. I think Buffalo wins this game by 3 or 4 points. I think it's going to be close, but they're going to edge it out in the end. Also, very important to note, Harrison Butker, the all-star kicker for the Chiefs, is on the IR. That's huge. That guy is a stud. He makes so many impossible kicks. So who knows? They might miss a field goal here or there that they would usually get. So something to note. You know, we'll see if it makes any difference. But I just like the situation for Buffalo. I think they're going to be the right side in this one. Again, guys, nothing's guaranteed. Anything could happen result-wise. But I do think there's value in getting Buffalo and Josh Allen at home and not having to lay 3 or more points. It's very rare you're ever going to be able to find a situation like that. So we have to take advantage of this one. Bills, -2.5, 1 unit. A unit's 1% of your bankroll. As always, you never have to bet my plays. You can just sit on the sideline risk-free. We do have one more pick. I will film that video separate. So one more video coming this week. And that's it, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.